Hey guys, so I'm here with a new weight loss video for you guys. I asked on Instagram what you guys wanted to see for weight loss, beauty, whatever. And a lot of you guys said you wanted an updated weight loss motivation and Q&A type video. So I thought I would combine the two. My last Q&A I think was, oh wow, I think it was in the summer. So I haven't done one in a long time. So I thought it would be perfect to start off the new year before I come back with another exercise video. So I have a lot of questions to get through. So let's just get into it. So the first question, which so many of you guys asked, is how do I stay motivated? I have not done a separate motivation video other than my first one because I think my tips are still the same for motivation. Motivation, I believe, for a successful weight loss has to come from within you. It cannot really be an outside factor. You cannot lose weight for a guy, you cannot lose weight for your family because your friends are concerned. Like all those factors, people can tell you all the time, oh, I think you should lose weight, even if they're really close to you, and it's not going to work out unless you really want it. You have to be sitting there today watching this video and wanting to lose weight. When I wanted it was when I saw 212 pounds on the scale at the doctor's physical. First things first, I was embarrassed. So I just knew, listen, now I know I can lose the weight. I know I'm not supposed to be like this. And I was 22 when I started losing weight. I'm 24 now. I knew that the 20s is your best time of your life. Well, I know people say the 30s is too, but I'm not there yet. But we're only going to be every age in our life once. And when I'm young, I want to live my life to the fullest. What I always tell people is that starting is the hardest part. Once you start, your motivation comes a little bit easier because once you see your body changing or you see your fitness goals improving, like being able to run more than you could, or like, I don't know, just you feel yourself improving. You're not dying so much when you're working out. That really motivates you to go forward. I ended up loving going to the gym and I still love going to the gym now. So that really kind of propelled me forward once I started. And so I knew also that it takes basically a year to lose a significant amount of weight. I knew I could look a lot better in time for my birthday the next time because I started in the winter. So that was my 6-month goal. And I knew by the end of a year I could lose a decent amount of weight if I really put my mind to it. So there was no time like the present for me. TX_spider_cheese says, what do you think made you gain weight in the first place? I know, sorry, it's not even a thing. I was a glutton basically, and I was lazy. I did not exercise for years on end. So that is what happened. A combination of inactivity and a piss poor diet is what made me gain the weight. And she says, what was your weight before the weight gain? I was 212, before the weight gain. Before the weight gain, I didn't even used to weigh myself. Through high school, I was slim. I probably started putting on weight grade 12. When I was going into university, I was a size 6 or a size 8. And then in university, that's when I ballooned up. Diana Yadira says, how do you overcome the weather making you lazy if that happens? I get really lazy about getting up when my city is below freezing. Girl, where I live right now outside, it is negative 25 degrees. Celsius. I'm not sure what that is in Fahrenheit because most of you guys are US viewers, so I get you on the cold. I don't even want to leave my house to get my mail, to be quite honest. You might as well go in the winter because by the time summer comes, this is my thought process, you will have a great body in 6 months. Like from now to January to July is perfect time for weight loss. That's when I lost the bulk of my weight. So if you consistently go, motivate yourself and tell yourself summer is coming. You can look so much better already for summer even if you're not at your ultimate goal. So now is the time to go if ever. Kitty Oh So Pretty, she asked, what are some of your workouts from when you first started your weight loss journey? When I first started, I went onto the elliptical because I knew I couldn't run for very long, but I always knew that the treadmill and running is a more high impact full-bodied workout, and so it could speed up my weight loss time. I didn't start out with high intensity interval training because I couldn't even run for a minute without being super puffed and fatigued. So I actually started with the Couch to 5K program, which I believe it makes you run in little bursts of like 30 seconds or 20 seconds, and that really helped me build up my endurance. Osti Camille says, did you switch up your high intensity interval treadmill training so that you increased the speed of the sprint and the rest rate as your body got used to doing it? Yes, I did. Specifically the sprints. If you are sprinting for a minute and you're not that fatigued after that minute and you don't need a rest, you need to up your speed. So at the end of that minute burst of active exercise, you should be pretty pooped and need that rest. So that's how you know, keep increasing your speed as your endurance gets better. That's a must because otherwise your body will get used to it and you will taper off on fat loss. A lot of you said, do I still do my high intensity on the treadmill, and how many times do I do it now that I'm maintaining? Yes, I still do it. I do think you still have to do cardio when maintaining, just not as much. So before I was doing it 5 times a week, now I will do it twice a week or sometimes once if I've been lazy, because if I do too much cardio, and especially an aggressive form like HIIT, I will drop too many pounds even despite weight training and despite eating more calories. My body responds really, really well to something high impact like running. Chelsea Wren says, there isn't a gym close to me that I can go to every day. Do you have any home tips? Yes, I do. I just uploaded a video, I think, oh my god, on the 1st of January of my at-home cardio workout. It's a high-intensity interval training that can be done at the home. You don't need any equipment. And also all my weight training videos have been modified for the home. You can go to Walmart and buy dumbbells in different denominations, and you can do all those exercises straight from the home. So there is no excuses, and if all that fails, you can just go and run outside, which is what I started doing before I joined the gym. Just go for a run around your neighborhood. Do you have any favorite workout DVDs? Yes, I do. I have two. One is by Self. It's called Get Your Best Butt Ever. The trainer on that is called Violet Zaki. That is amazing. When I was doing that DVD, my legs and my butt were so toned. This is even before my weight gain. And also the Jillian Michaels 30-Day Shred is a killer, but it works. Trust me, you're gonna lose weight on it. I got a lot of people who ask me, how many calories do you eat now that you're in maintenance mode? I do not count calories anymore, so I am not even really sure. I have obviously upped my calories from 1200 calories because that is strictly weight loss calories. BG Chick says, do you have any tips for meal prep? I think my biggest tip would be to don't overdo it. No one wants to be cooking literally all day. It shouldn't take you that long. So for me, I do two things. I do chicken breast and I do turkey meatballs, which I am actually going to be working on an ebook with those recipes and also putting out some more videos this year, so please stay tuned for them. A lot of you guys said, but Stephanie Sky, I'm reading her comment, what helped you out most with your weight loss? Was it the cardio or your clean diet? I believe it's a combination of both. I think I was able to lose weight quickly because I was doing my workouts combined with the clean eating. However, you can just lose weight from dieting alone or clean eating alone, because weight loss is a science. It's calories in versus calories out. So if you were eating at a calorie deficit and doing no exercise, you will lose weight, just not as quickly. However, I was doing intense cardio workouts 5 times a week where I would burn probably 500 calories plus. So I was shaving off like thousands of calories extra a week. So it really sped up the process. But I do really think that fitness and diet go together hand in hand. I also think, why would you want to do one and not the other? I think being fit is the ultimate goal. Heidi Knott says, how do you stay motivated at the beginning of your weight loss journey when the weight loss is slow? I've spoken about my weight loss being very slow in the beginning of my weight loss. For the first 4 to 5 months, I felt like I didn't lose anything. And then in 2 months, I felt like so much weight came off. For me, I was very discouraged at the beginning. I did almost quit going to the gym, but then I was speaking to my mom and she was like, no, you should keep with it. She reminded me of all the other great things about my weight loss journey. My fitness had improved so much. I could run. I was enjoying the routine of going to the gym. Like, I was sleeping better. I was eating better. My skin was better. Like, everything was just better. There were other perks other than just the weight loss. I knew eventually, I didn't know when I would lose the weight because everything I was doing were the correct steps to physically lose weight because weight loss is a science. I just didn't know when. So you really have to trust in the process. Know that what you're doing is good for your body. There are so many benefits to doing a weight loss journey other than just the physical in your body, like how you look. So know that what you're doing is great for your body and stick with it, because guaranteed there will become a point where you break through and you will start seeing the results that you want to see. Whitney MMM says, what was harder, losing or maintaining? And are there any tips on getting rid of bingo arms when going through a major weight loss? For me, I think losing is a little bit more difficult than maintaining, because when you're losing weight, you do have to really exert yourself at the gym in cardio. You really have to push yourself. And if you are someone who does not like to get fatigued when running and stuff like that, it is challenging. You have to overcome those kind of obstacles. Now also maintenance, like I said before, most of the women in my family, like no one's really overweight. So I have figured out that I've been maintaining for over 6 months now, like over half a year, maybe close to a year, and it has not been very hard for me even when I slip up and cheat and things like that, because I think this is around the size that my body is technically supposed to be. As for the bingo wings, I still kind of have them. Like, my arms will wave back at you and jiggle. That's partly like loose skin also on your arms. I don't think you can necessarily target to get rid of bingo wings, but what I do think you can do is cardio for overall fat loss, and definitely doing some weights, some bicep curls and things like that, and also some tricep, what are these called? The tricep extensions over your head. I have an arm workout video that show both of those. Really help kind of tone up your arm and will snap the skin back as best as it can, but don't worry about that stuff too much. I love my little bit, well, I don't love them, but I have them. Angie Infinity says, how did you lose the extra weight from your face? Losing fat, I had a fat face. How I lost the weight was just through cardio. A lot of people ask, do I have cheat meals? Yes, I have cheat meals. Like I said, I wish I filmed them over Christmas for you. Like, over Christmas, it was like not even cheat meals. It was cheat every day. I was having chocolates. I was having dessert every single day. I was having carbs. It was good. Hors d'oeuvres. I was loving life. I was going out to eat all the time, like burgers. it was heaven. So I completely just had a cheat period over Christmas. And how I detox now, I'm in the process of detoxing. I continue to drink a lot of water. I think water is the most beneficial thing. So having 2 liters a day really flushes you out and keeps you unbloated. But also I'm detoxing now by just eating stricter. I'm just eating a very high protein and a lower carb diet right now. Kind of the same way I was during my weight loss period when I was doing strict weight loss and I was eating very clean. In the beginning of your weight loss, did you struggle with feeling hungry all the time? No, the best way for you to cut your calories down so you don't feel hungry all the time is to just slowly introduce things to your diet. So for me, the first thing I did was my lunch, I switched it to being a salad every day instead of like a heavy carb-laden lunch. Once I was comfortable with that and I wasn't feeling hungry or missing other things, I would cut my dinner down and I would have a higher protein, less servings of carbs. And I kind of just gently phased things in, phased a cleaner diet into my diet slowly and cut my calories down slowly instead of going from like one extreme to 1200 calories. A lot of you guys said to me, how do I control cravings? Cravings for me, I think the best way to control them again is what I said earlier about not just jumping into one way of eating. And also, although I eat clean, I don't want anyone to think that I only eat clean. I eat a very balanced diet. I have not cut anything out of my diet. So there are enough treats and enough good tasting foods in my life that aren't 100% clean that I can still indulge in from time to time in a general week so I don't feel deprived. And I think that is the best way to not get cravings. You're gonna crave if you're very strict and you're like, I can't have this, this, this. I got asked by a lot of you, what is the brand of the protein powder that I use? The protein powder I use is called About Time Whey Isolate. It is a whey isolate protein. I choose the chocolate flavor. And a lot of you guys ask me, when do I take protein shakes? Do I take them if I don't work out? For me, I only use protein as muscle rebuild. So I don't take one if I don't work out. I only take one usually after a weight training workout. Directly after, within 30 minutes, I will drink a protein shake, or after a cardio as replenishment, because my protein powder has things in it, minerals and vitamins that really help with muscle growth and muscle rebuilding, so I like it as a good replenishment straight after. A lot of you guys asked about healthy snacks too, and I'm going to do a whole video on my favorite clean snacks. However, my favorite snacks that I can think of off the top of my head, I love Quest protein bars. Those are great. They're very filling too. I also have recently been eating a lot of popcorners, which I love, love, love. They are like corn chips. They're gluten-free and they're flavored, like you can get a white cheddar one. And also after dinner, I would have dark chocolate goji berries. There are some single serve packs by a company called Brookside, and that is how I get my sweet fix. I love a little bit of dessert. Ariane Key 28 says, do people treat you differently since losing weight? No, I think I don't know, maybe outside, like maybe I get more attention, or people, more people on the internet treat me differently, because now I get told that I'm too thin and I'm looking unhealthy. People will tell me I look anorexic now, where in real life no one would say that to me, and no one said anything when I was overweight, when clearly you could have said something. In real life, I think I have great family and I also have great friends, so I have never been treated poorly for being overweight. My friends love me no matter what. The only way they treat me differently now is probably because they're just proud of me. So, or even now people ask me who I know in real life what they can do to lose weight or just achieve their fitness goals, even if they don't want to do weight loss, because they've seen me be able to do it. Grace Monique says, did you ever look in the mirror even now that you've reached your goal weight and see that you still look overweight? I do struggle with that a little bit even now to this very day. Sometimes I know what size pants I wear. I know when I take pictures how I look and how I do really look. But sometimes when I look in the mirror, we are our own worst critics. So I will see my stomach and I'll be like, oh, it's a little fluffy, still I could lose more. Or I'll see certain things and I'll be like, oh, like it's not as great. But then when I take a picture of myself, which I think is very helpful, I think when you're losing weight and you get to your goal weight, you want to take as many pictures as you can of your body, even just in underwear, so you can see this is how you look. So if ever you doubt yourself in the mirror, because the mirror can play tricks on you, your mind can play tricks on you, refer back to your pictures and just know the clothes size you're wearing and things like that, and know that it is okay. Vanessa 199716 says, how many dress sizes did you lose? I went from a size 14 or 12 to 14, I have pants in both sizes, to a size 2 strictly throughout the board. So Nara Say says, show us your clothes when you were bigger, if you were comfortable, of course. Oh my god, I actually just before Christmas literally threw out like 5 bags, full garbage bags of all my bigger clothes. I should have showed you guys before. I wish someone asked me this before. I don't even know why I didn't think to keep anything, but I had size 14 pants and I tried them on and they were huge. I should have taken a picture or something, so that is my bad, but I donated them to Goodwill. Okay, so those are all the questions that I'm going to answer for today because I've been sitting here for a very long time answering questions and I don't want to make this video really long and boring for you guys. I will periodically do these like more than once every 6 months because then I get way too many questions to fit into the video. But yeah, I hope I answered your question. If I didn't, I'm really sorry. It was just time purposes. I wish I could get to them all, but leave it below and I will see it. And I will talk to you guys the next time. Thank you so much for sticking with me and saying I'm your motivator, you're inspired by me. Like every time someone posts on an Instagram picture, a comment here, emails me, I am always so humbled. I am just a regular girl. I'm sitting in my bedroom. I was able to lose weight the natural way by the exact way that I am telling you. There is no secret. I have had no secrets. Well, I can do it. What I did, it means you can do it too, is what I'm basically trying to say. Well, I'm getting tongue-tied. And thank you for everyone who has trusted me and who has told me that they have lost weight using my tips, because it makes me so excited that I was able to make even a little difference in someone's life. Like, this experience is so rewarding for me. I know I always say it, but I just can't thank you guys enough. So I'm going to stop this video because I'm getting too gushy, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.